Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm mostly talking about headless CMI. So CMS is basically a content management system, and it's to help you make your websites faster. So you can look at uh, just just give me a second. I'm also going live on another platform. Yeah. So if you look at platforms like Shopify and WordPress, these are in a way a content management system. So today I'll just be talking about a content management system named Strapi. So Strapi is a built-in node, and you can build on top of it with React, right? Usually people use Next, but I will be building a quick demo using React. Now I also have a blog for this. I'm putting it in the chat so that you can refer to it, and I'll also be referring to this as well because it's pretty solid. Yeah. So let me just get started. Okay. So first, you'll have to download Strapi, and you can do that from. I just go here and have dark mode on, so I'll just put that on light mode. And where did the yeah, so you can just download Strapi from here using where did it go? It's just a simple yarn command, but I want to make sure that I'm not wrong. Okay, I'll just put the command down there. So once you download Strapi, all you have to do is create a new project, and to do that, uh, first I'll have to create the database for it because the database for Strapi by default is SQLite. So SQLite is problematic because during deployment to Heroku and other such services, it causes a lot of issues. Um, my voice is clear, right?
Yeah, it's very clear.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. Yeah, so okay. So one sec. I I just put the command in the blog itself in case you miss it over here. I don't remember how to actually install it. Sometimes it happens with me. Anyway, so I'll create two different my if my terminal is visible, I'll continue. Okay. So I will create two different directories. One of them will be front end, which will be my React, and one of them will be back end. So actually, I'll just create. I'll just create backend using Strapi only. Yeah. And let me just make a. I'll be using Postgres SQL for this. Uh, yeah, I'll be using Postgres SQL for this. So if you don't have Postgres SQL, you have to download any shell will be fine for it. I think I use pSQL. I think there are other ones, or if you want to connect to a remote Postgres server, that's fine as well. So I'll be using I'll be using my database locally. Anyway, so I'll database which will be create uh, I'll name it CWG. Yeah. And now I'll go here and I'll call it backend. Yeah. Did I mess up my environment variables? So I'll get an option. What? Okay, I can do it directly, right? I can just use Strapi by itself. So I'll just do a Strapi new backend, and I'll go with custom installation. I will use Postgres. You can use MySQL or Mongo. Don't use SQLite during production. During deployment, you'll have a lot of problems. Database name was CWG, and yeah, username is what was my username? I think it was. I think I have some problem with my. Oh wait, yeah, sorry. CWG. And yeah, I have no idea why Postgres is not starting for me right now. I'll just go with SQLite. I'll just go with SQLite for now. Sorry. I have no idea why sometimes I don't really use Windows that often, but I had to turn it on because my Linux kept crashing and I couldn't really like do pre-conference call on that. So now I'm using SQLite. I'll just go over this 1 second in case I miss some step. I am referring to my own blog. Just give me a second. So while that is happening, I'll go over how this works. Yeah, so we have the backend folder of it, and once we start the server with yarn develop, it will serve APIs on localhost. It's by default 1337. If you want to change it, that's the options there as well. So then you have to basically just build everything like this, and when it comes to the React part of it, it is basically just looking at all the, what do you call it, APIs that you get, and just consuming that to create your React app. So I'll just share that as well, but I'm pretty sure you guys already know that, but I keep forgetting whatever I do, so I'll just have to refer to my. Oh, I forgot to link this blog over here. I'm supposed to put it over there. It's taking forever. Yeah, so I'll just be copy pasting these codes because these are like pretty standard. If you want me to explain them, then I can do that right here. Just let it go. So in case you have any questions regarding what CMS is, I'm ready to answer that right now. Or if you want to know how the microservice architecture in this will be working, it's taking a minute to start. Just seeing if I have any other websites I can use. No, it's taking too long. Usually doesn't take this time. I have no idea what's happening. Have you guys tried out Dino? I think uh, one of the problems with npm is that the entire backwards compatibility issues and how it has access to basically all your system calls and all. And I think Dino is pretty decent for that. It uses uh, basically CDNs to deliver your packages. I think that's pretty cool. Just give me a second. So I'll I have no idea what to do. Take me forever. Oh yeah, it's done. Just when I start, I'll just turn off my PS equals. So yeah. Uh, Finally, so since it has kind of completed, just do a simple npm run develop, and I will start my server. Now this takes another 2-3 minutes sometimes because it builds the whole UI system from scratch. And another thing about Dino is that since I'm using Bab, like in general CMSs, and if you're working with Node, you use Babel and stuff like that. If you are working with Dino, it is natively TypeScript, so you don't need to use Babel and all, but you also have the option to write in JavaScript. Just a second, it's almost done, I guess. So yeah, any questions or anything? Yeah. What? Let me just see. 1337. Should start by now. I have no idea why is it keeps. I don't know what happens with nodes. Node. Yeah, it's done. That took a long time. Sorry about that. That took too long. I didn't see that coming. So I'll just call it admin. I'll go with the normal. I have a lot of passwords here. I'll go with the normal admin, and I'll just write my email ID over there, so that in case I forget password, I can just get it back. I don't want to use admin 123. Please don't put admin123 as your admin password anywhere. Uh, One second, like, I'll answer your question on personal chat. Yeah, sorry, that was. Yeah, so now that we have our admin panel, now this is going to be very easy. So you create your first content type, and you've got a ton of levels of authority. So you've got users, you've got admin users and things like that right here. So and these are your normal users. So I'll just go ahead and build a new content type right here, and I'll call this say to do probably. Continue. So what here you'll have to select what content type you'll have. So I think in a to-do list first you'll have a text, and this will be title, right? And then I'll add another field. The next one will be rich text, which will be details, and then I'll have another field which will be date. Now I'll not like be building a full-on to-do list tab right here because it takes like a little bit of time. But this will be dynamic. I'll just be displaying them, just for the purpose of. So now if I just change the okay, yeah. Now I'll just show you what happens when I go to my local host dot one what was it 1337 slash sudo. So it'll say, oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. What did I say here? To do capital. I think it's case sensitive. Just like wait a second. What? Or did I not give it permission? Uh, Wait, do I have to give it permission? Sorry, just forgot. I think I have to give it permission. I'm not sure. Yeah. Roles and permissions, and wait, it's not built or what? It's done, no? Why is it named to do? Yeah, so this is forbidden, and for some reason instead of to do, it was saved as to do's, which is an extra, which is why I was getting this error. So I will just add the. I'll just add the permission here. So I have to find. So since I want people to be able to find it, I don't want to have post to this. So it's put in this for some reason, but I just want them to find. Okay, I'll just save that, and now I think I can access it. Yeah. So I think that was pretty easy. So now we are done with the backend part of it. Uh, I am sharing my screen somewhere else. Sorry, just a second. Yeah, I am sharing my screen somewhere else. If you want the link, I'll just like text me on WhatsApp. I'll forward it to you. Yeah. So right now I'll just go to do and yeah, right, yeah, right here, and I'll just add a new to do. Right. So it'll be like Chen present at Chennai Web Group. Talk about Strapi, react, GitHub, and my deadline would be today, 23rd. I save it. Now if I go here, all of it is here, right? So that was pretty quick. Now I won't be developing, as I said, the entire React part of it. Initially, I thought I'll just do a simple jQuery based. I'll do a simple jQuery based API consumption platform or something, but might as well go the full route. So I'll just new terminal here, and I stopped doing React for a while, so just give me a second. Let me just remember how to exactly do the front end part of things. This is why I have this very bad memory where I can't even remember like what am I supposed to do. So sorry about that. And I'll just create my front end. So once I'm done creating my front end, I'll just paste this code, this script, small piece of code in all of these things in that, my app.js, and then you'll just see how it works. So that is the basic of how CMS systems work. Now I can build the React part of it, but I think just showing you how the APIs work and all, I think that's like fair enough. So if it's getting too dull right now, we can just shift to the next session. Or if you would like me to, just let me know if you would like me to, do the React part as well. Okay. The problem again, this was one of the reasons why I don't know.
Yeah, like, but I have a question. Like, CMS, like, I never tried anything for CMS, but CMS is like an admin site, right? If I'm not wrong, I don't know, which I guess.
Sorry, I missed the CMS is input part.
Yeah.
Is that part?
Yeah, like,
I actually couldn't hear you. If you could just, yeah, so CMS is kind of like an admin website, but like it's the other way around. Admin websites are CMS. So you can have a CMS for Electron.js as well. In fact, I mean, it's kind of like how the word API is. It's kind of not defined as well. So it is essentially just a content management system. So if you are making, suppose, a blockchain-based website where the backend is decentralized, you can use CMS by, I guess, Azure by Microsoft, and it is like a whole dev kit. So CMS, SDK, I think all of them are one thing, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's all an admin site. You get one admin site where you can create content like this. But the difference with Strapi is it is headless. I'm not sure if Shopify and WordPress are headless or not. So yeah. I mean, I haven't worked with WordPress or Shopify as well. So. Did I answer the question? Or? Just a second. This is, I really don't like Node. I just go to app.js and let it go. Okay, so I'll just load, like, I'll just be basically copy pasting things from here because it's the same VM start. I just unregister this. Sorry, I'll just register. Please don't do this in production, just to speed up my local. Yeah, so it's all running. Laptop crashes a lot when it comes to development of literally any sort for some reason. Yeah, so let me just see. So I'll add everything needed over here, and yeah, then we can just move on to the next talk. So basically, what I will be doing over here is saving whatever APIs I get from here into a state, and then I'll do the usual asynchronous calls, and I'll just render it. Now, I'm not too sure how many times I'll have to rewrite my code to break so that it runs perfectly, so I'll just let it be for now. Yeah, so that was there from my side. I think it took a lot of time to set up everything. It could have been a shorter talk, but if there are any more questions, I am ready to answer. But yeah, that's all from my side.